kick your fucking ass.
Oh, what?
I want you off the fucking set, you prick.
What, me? I haven't done anything, Christian.
No, don't just be sorry. Think for one fucking second.
Well, I do.
The fuck are you doing?
Well, I was trying to record a podcast.
Are you professional or not?
Yes.
Do I fucking walk around and rip that? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce.
Right.
Do I want? No.
My name's not Bruce.
No! Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down?
No, we're not
in
using
the middle of a
lights.
scene. Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Like this in the background.
Christian,
What the fuck is it with
I am
you?
sitting down. We're recording a podcast.
What don't you fucking understand?
Well, I just said to you, like, I didn't understand what you were saying.
You got any fucking idea about, hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene?
Her name's
Give me
Ellie.
a fucking answer!
All right.
What don't you get about it?
Don't ever walk behind me.
Don't make him angrier. Ellie, don't piss him off.
Oh, good for you.
I'm an actress.
And how was it?
It was good.
I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
you now or me?
You.
Well,
Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
Hey, come on, we've got a few viewers and we've done all right, actually. It's a lot of hard work to put this show together, Christian Bale. Unbelievable.
Gee, you got fucking something to say to this prick?
Ellie, have you got anything to
Well,
say?
somebody should be fucking watching and keeping an eye on him. This is the second time that he doesn't give a fuck about what is going on in front of the camera. All right? I'm trying to fucking do a scene here and I'm going, why the fuck is Shane walking in there? What is he doing there? Do you understand my mind is not in the scene if you're doing that?
Okay. Oh boy.
Stay off the fucking set, man. For fuck's sake.
Can you believe how rude this man is? Let's just take a minute, Ellie.
Let's not take a fucking minute. Let's go again.
All right.
And let's not have you fucking walking in.
I wasn't walking in. I can't believe it.
Can I have Tom put this on, please?
Who's Tom?
You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable.
Ellie, can you believe this man?
Number of
all he's
times
doing
you're
is shouting at us doing a
strolling
podcast.
fucking
We've just done
around.
40, 57 episodes.
I've never had a
walk,
DP
just
behave like
chill
this.
out.
DP? What's he talking about now?
Isn't that double penetration?
You
don't
don't
know.
fucking understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. That's what that is, man. I'm telling you. I'm not asking, I'm telling you.
He's telling you, he's not
You wouldn't
asking
have done that otherwise.
Okay.
Just leave it, dude.
What it is, I just think about.
I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. You know, shut up for a second, all right?
Whoa.
I'm gonna go. Do you want me to go fucking trash your lights?
What's he talking about?
Do you want me to fucking trash them?
right,
Then why are you
dude,
trashing my
Dude, I hate
scene?
you.
You are trashing my scene. You do it one more fucking time, and I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired.
Whoa.
I'm fucking serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking
Dude,
around
that
like
vein
this
in
on
his hand's
set.
gonna blow.
That guy's vain, man. He's gonna blow.
Yeah, you might get it. He doesn't fucking get it.
I get it.
You
Oh.
might.
I get
He
it.
does not get
He's
it.
swearing.
Okay?
Good adjustments.
No, I don't need any fucking walking. He needs to stop walking. I ain't the
Yeah,
one
stop
walking.
Ethan.
Let's get Tom and put this back on. Let's go again.
Let's go.
Seriously, man, you and me,
Yeah,
we're
let's
fucking
leave.
done professionally.
Get off
Fucking
my
ass.
Get off my set.
Fucking ass.
Is he still going?
He was still going. Hello, everyone. It's Ethan McKinley. This is the 2-Minute TerMINator. Apologies for that long-winded intro, but that was Christian Bale going batshit crazy at his DP Bruce. I forgot what his surname is. We're going to discuss, as a bonus episode, what the hell was going on the set of Terminator 2. Did it harm the box office in the long term, or was it just the fact it was a shitty movie? I don't know. But yeah, we will play the clip in its entirety at the end of the show, of course. But we're going to break down what was actually going on. Is Christian Bale insane? Is he a good actor even? Is his process a little bit too method, where he actually tries to fly at a poor man, adjusting some lights to make him look good?
Exactly.
Let's not go again, Ellie. Let's do it now.
Hit the music.
Howdy, stranger.
Don't say howdy, stranger, to me.
You didn't do the fourth. Thank God. It sucked. Yeah, it sucked.
You know what? He's a bit like Bill O'Reilly. There's a famous clip of Bill O'Reilly back in the 80s, and he's trying to do
O'Reilly?
Bill O'Reilly is the super right-wing psychopath newsreader from news anchor, if you will, from Fox News. There's like Hannity, and there's Bill O'Reilly, but Bill O'Reilly is like this really stupid kind of like pro-war, Christian, God-bashing, God-fearing like news anchor. Like politics and religion meeting in one man, but he's like got this volatile like temper. He's actually the one that Bill Burr talks about when he came on The View and was talking about the war, and he got two stand-up comedians to walk off their own show.
Oh my god!
And he's like, you got to respect that.
Oh yeah, no, I do remember that now. Yeah, it was on. Oh god, what was that show?
The View. The
View, yeah, because like Whoopi Goldberg was on it and other female actresses, right?
Yeah, well, he's basically trying to. He's a bit like Christian Bale in the sense they've got this like clip of him freaking out, and he's trying to do a news report, and whatever keeps happening behind the camera keeps like stopping him from starting, and he gets more and more angry. Here it is now. Hang on.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there to play us out. What does that mean? To play us out?
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know
What's
what
a
that
sting?
means. To play us out. What does that mean?
It means you have to play out your segment. You
To
dumb
end the
shit.
show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
Ellie, you've got to see this. It's so good.
That's
I was gonna say,
tomorrow,
I can't
and
hear
that is it for us
anything.
today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
You can't
We'll
hear
do it
this?
I
live.
can't hear it, no.
Ah.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it,
can
and
hear
we'll do
that.
it live.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Fucking thing
did you not hear the
sucks.
Christian Bale thing I just played at the start of the show?
I could hear some of it, not all of it.
Okay, then I just sound like a schizophrenic, insane person. I apologise, listeners. Anyway, back to Christian Bale, of course.
It's
2009.
bullshit, Bale. Whatever happened
It's
to this
bullshit,
Christian
Bale.
nonsense?
You not think he's earned the name Christian?
No.
Okay. 58 episodes. You can't even call him by his first name.
No, especially not
Whoa.
after this. After this,
Strong
completely
words.
reprehensible behaviour.
Reprehensible behaviour of a child.
Do you not think? Actually, so are we going to discuss the tape first or the apology?
We will discuss the tape first. There was actually like not really a grovelling apology.
It
but,
was
I mean,
the opposite, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
I don't know. This is opposite. He went on the Kevin and Bean show in Los Angeles, basically, because they kind of Ralph Garman from Hollywood Babylon. They took the piss out of him having his rants, so he actually called into the show when that was happening and like apologized and stuff on air. I would obviously play it, but Ellie can't hear it. I'll probably try and include it.
No,
at some
play it.
point
You can still
during
play it.
the show. But I've got one apology. This, I think, is off entertainment tonight, but we can obviously get to that. Let's just set the scene. Ellie.
Yo. Okay, so with this particular tape, I was hoping that we could call it Betamax Bale. Again, I'm really going for the alliteration, but like audio tape, that's not Betamax, is it?
No.
Damn it. It actually seems to start mid-sentence. So what I want to know is how did this kick off? Because it starts with him going, I'm going to kick your ass. It's like, whoa, straight in with the really aggressive undertones.
Well, the cinematographer basically is Shane Hurlbutt, Hurlbutt. He's the cinematographer of TerMINator 2, obviously, because that's what we're discussing. He's most recently worked on Need for Speed, The Babysitter, Fathers and Daughters, Deadfall, The Ticket, Act of Valor. Now, I'm not sure if this blow up on the set has affected his career. I'm just trying to look. He's not done anything particularly, apart from Need for Speed and TerMINator 2, that I would call something my mother would have heard of, if you will, because I always use that as a barometer or benchmark. if your mum knows about someone, like if your mum knows who Snoop Dogg is, that means Snoop Dogg is actually like famous or
Legitimately famous, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said anything on this guy's resume beyond TerMINator and maybe.
Yeah,
Need
but your
for
mum's
Speed.
pretty au fait with stuff like that though, because she's, you know,
Only
she's
through me.
very
and I've
technological.
not-
Yeah, but okay, bloody. What do you want? Credit for that?
Well, Deadfall is an Olivia Wilde and Eric Bana kind of thriller, basically, that came out in 2012. That's the next thing I would have thought. But I don't think that made a bit of a splash at the box office. But anyway, we digress. Semi-pro
we
did.
digress.
He's a cinematographer, basically. A cinematographer essentially lights a scene. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same thing as a lighting cameraman, unless the job has actually merged into one job. Back in the day, you had a cinematographer who kind of like shot stuff and worked with the lighting cameraman. So basically, someone would light the scene, and then they'd work with the guy who was working the camera to kind of like come together, if you will. Right?
Why is it whenever I hear working it, I just think working the shaft? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be crude, but every time you keep saying that, I'm just like, oh God.
Because Ellie, you're a whore.
You're a whore. Anyway, back to your very exciting story.
Well, basically, Christian Bale, I'm assuming, and I think, because I've listened to the clip so many times, it actually happens. They're filming that end scene at the end of the film. The only way I can think that
Which
is he's doing...
Just to refresh the listeners' memories?
He's about to have a heart transplant with Marcus.
Oh, okay. So he's on his deathbed.
The only reason I think that is because it's your death scene as an actor. Also, he says walking behind Bryce. So Bryce Dallas Howard's in the scene. The only time she's in the scene with him is one, I think, when he's discussing his mother's audio tapes and he's looking at his mum's picture about 10 minutes into the film or 12 minutes into the film. The bit where he's about to go on his mission to like break into Skynet and like delivers the immortal Terminator line, "I'll be back." And the next time really is when he's kind of on his deathbed and they're about to do the heart transplant scene. So I can only think maybe it's there because there's a lot of crew around. It sounds like it's outside and not on a set because you can hear planes and things going by. So I'm assuming it's his big scene.
Actually, I'm surprised he didn't go absolutely mental because a plane flew over.
I'm assuming that is the scene that's happening. I think they're actually outside. What do you think, Ellie?
I think they're outside. I think that this all happened when it was live on set.
He's having his big death scene, and Shane Halbert apparently was tinkering around with the lights while the scene was going on and moving stuff around. I'm not sure to what degree because no one.
But basically, it really, really, really pissed Bale off.
And no one else on the set seems to be bothered or noticed it though. He's like,
it's because Bale is crazy. This guy, he is quite clearly bipolar, or he has some kind of issue. This man is not sane. He's not. And it transpires throughout this tape because he's obviously very angry, very irate, very aggressive, overly so for something that obviously, this guy obviously didn't mean to do. It's not like he tripped and a load of props and things collapsed and smashed and now the set's ruined. And then there gets to a part where Bale almost calms down a bit and then just fires up before the camera guy or the light guy, before he actually makes any kind of retort. Because you hear him and he goes to walk away, he goes, "Let's get filming now." God, you're a fucking idiot. What is fucking wrong with you? It's like, dude.
Let's go again.
It's like, you've said your bit, you're now agreeing to go back to filming. Why are you carrying on this argument? The only kind of example I can give, and it's Sean Connery. It's like when a woman's like really frustrated, you're having an argument with them and they just keep on. It's completely irrational. You're not thinking straight, you're acting purely on emotion, and that's exactly what's going on here with Bale. But
what is it Bill Burr says? He said women will argue around the point. If you argue the point and stay on it, you're okay. If you deviate from the point and go and follow them around into all the other bullshit, you'll lose the argument.
Well, yeah, they'll completely bamboozle your mind. But there's a bit in the beginning as well where he calls him a prick and his voice kind of falters and like the pitch gets higher. And that's when you really start to notice he's losing his shit. Like he's actually lost control of his vocal tone. It's so funny.
I think also his voice, his accent dances between American accent and then he goes like to his South London kind of EastEndery type accent.
That was something else I picked up on. I can't quite tell. I mean, his accent is all over the shop.
Well, in his apology, he's doing an American accent. Well, basically,
is that because Englishmen don't apologise?
No, well, yeah. If I do it in my American accent, we'll get out of it.
Yeah.
No, I think that's what it is. Basically, whenever he's preparing for a film, he'll speak in that accent constantly, even on set and off set. And if he's doing press for a completely separate film, he'll be speaking in the accent of the character he's playing kind of in the next thing. Now, I will say this. I don't think his American accent's that good for all the effort he puts in.
No, me neither.
No.
His Batman voice, great. But
Is it though?
yeah, but it's so great because it's so bad. And it's now the only voice that he can do.
I don't know. I think maybe he...
Sounds like someone's taken a cheese grater to his fucking throat.
But I think the thing with the voices that he does in all these films, and I think the way he comes under flack, I think he gets so into it and gets so involved, he actually loses sight of what he's doing, maybe. And that actually perhaps muddies the waters and not the other way around. That's why he always has this like false accent, which is never that convincing in the first place. I don't know. But yeah, going completely crazy at someone like fiddling with the lights, I don't know.
But also, you can kind of hear the guy in the background, Shane, or whatever his blessed name is. He's trying to defend himself. He's apologising profusely. No one butts in. No one like tries to help him.
Even the director's just like, I didn't see it. It's just like,
I know,
dude,
that's another thing I wrote down. It's like that age-old thing, like when like a crime happens and they ask for witnesses. Oh, I didn't see it. I was in the toilet at the time. He goes, yeah, I didn't see it. And then the guy's just like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. He goes, okay, that's fair enough, that's fair enough. And it's like, no, it's not fair enough. I hate how they've all bowed down to fucking Christian Bale. There you go, I called him by his first. It's like the whole Saskia thing, like your old group of friends. Because she is the way she is, if she does something shit, no one will say anything. And if anything, they will actually side with her because she is this overpowering kind of aggressive kind of presence. Whereas, I don't know. I personally would like to think that if I'd been in that room, even if it was bullshit Bale, I'd say, look, dude, this is going a bit far. Like,
well, we covered it in one of the shows that McG had to get Christian Bale's approval. So
well,
he
McG
could direct
sounds
the
like
film.
the wettest blanket ever, and he shouldn't be directing films.
Yeah, no, I think Bale had his reservations about McG directing it, and McG had to convince Bale that he should direct the film. And obviously, as we've discussed before, Marcus Wright, again for the millionth time, was meant to be the lead of this film.
Oh, he so should have been.
His character was sidelined somewhat so John Connor could have a bigger part. John Connor would have been like a side peripheral character. And at the end, when John Connor dies, Marcus Wright assumes that role either as John Connor or continues on as Marcus Wright. And it's him that becomes the savior of humanity because he's half machine. And he had all that upload and download from basically Skynet. He knows the ins and outs of how the machines work and how they think. And it's him that leads the resistance to actually destroy, the machine overlords. Personally, I welcome our robot overlords.
Quite frankly, I couldn't give a damn. What's a DP, Ethan? I thought DP was...
No, it's not. It's a director of photography, as I said.
Okay.
Yeah,
like, I've never had a DP do this. And I was like, whoa, what did he do?
Yeah, but I think basically back in the day, they were called... what is it? A cinematographer, and you had a lighting cameraman. And I think they were either one and the same or they worked together.
Okay.
And then over the years, I think that's converted to just a DP, a director of photography. So he just makes sure the camera's right, the light's perfect. He'll put lights in certain places. It's the reason films look the way they do, and the reason they have certain looks.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. I would have thought that'd be just like effects and lighting.
It is effects and lighting, but depending on...
E&L?
Oh, well, all right. Here's an example. If you watch a crappy soap opera on British TV, or I'm sure American TV or Australian, if you look at Coronation Street or Neighbours and stuff, when the camera gets close up to the person, they look awful. And it's not the person's fault. There's nothing actually wrong with them. It's just they're not lit properly and they're not lit well. Because of the turnover with TV, they don't really have much time to do that apart from chuck a couple of lights up and then film a scene. When you get to the level of film, the picture has to look like a moving photograph. Every scene and every frame of film has to look beautifully lit and look wonderful, and it's meant to evoke. It's like a character in the film. It gives it its look. It's emotion. It's lighting. It's conveying a feeling to the audience of what this film's meant to be. The same way James Cameron, as we discussed in season 2, at the start of the film, Arnold, who appears as the Terminator, is always shot in this kind of like cold blue and shadows. as he becomes more human, as he has the chip taken out, after that point, you start seeing him without the sunglasses on. You start seeing him with kind of warm tones. And by the time he gets to the end, he's shot in normal lighting. You see his skin, his flesh tone. You see him in the foundry. It's all very like warm and human colors, obviously. But up to that point, before the chip gets taken out, you'll notice, listeners, that Arnold is actually blue, white, and kind of like moody lighting. He's a machine.
Moody.
But that's the job of a cinematographer, basically. He creates the look of the film, working with the director. The director wants a certain feeling, and the director or the DP helps him, obviously, stop it. It helps him convey that.
Well...
So this guy's just basically tinkering with lights, make sure the lighting's okay. For some reason, I don't know, it'd be interesting to actually see what he was actually doing.
Talking about having a job, this guy, at the very end of it, Bale does actually refuse to ever work on that set again if that guy still has a job. Again, that's so extreme.
Yeah,
he dares to walk behind Bryce in a scene. Wise decision. And he's just, and then like he launches for him. He literally goes to physically, fisticuffs, and you hear them scrabbling about, and you hear almost like props being moved, and you just hear, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kick her out!" And then you just hear people go, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" Do you know what'd be amazing in that point if the Thug Life music just came in? That'd be so good. But yeah, he wants the guy fired, and he's just like, "Oh, and that's what it is." And he's just like, "What are you? You're this, you're that, blah blah blah. Look, you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but that just don't cut it." It's just like, you've just told him you want him fired, and then after you've just said that he's a nice guy. So it's like, so you're quite happily...
If he isn't fired, you're not going to walk on the set ever again.
Yeah, exactly. You just think, God, what is wrong with this dude? I mean, what happened? Had he just had a breakup from, like, an ex-girlfriend or something? Like, what makes a man that enraged? Ethan, talk to me. You're a man. What could make you that angry?
The only time I've ever been that enraged is over a woman. Not over a woman, but because of a woman, because they tend to button push. When you're at your like most angry point,
was this your previous podcaster person?
She was one of them. There's been a couple over the years.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think they just want to get to that point because they think it means something. But to quote the Daily Mail, I've got an article from the Daily Mail here, and it says Christian Bale's mother says her son's foul mouth rant to a crew member is not uncommon.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
She admitted his outburst was fierce. He's a perfectionist, and if you are doing an intense scene and someone is spoiling it, it takes time to get it back. This is what Christian says about the scene. It sounds as if the light engineer got in the shot, and I can understand his anger, but not the length of the tirade. It happened in July of 2008 when they were filming TerMINator Salvation, and it was before the incident with him and myself at the Batman premiere with all the publicity. Basically, he had a big fallout with his mother at the Batman premiere. People might now realise that this was his temper. They might understand a bit more that this is not an uncommon thing, basically. I wish he hadn't carried this on for so long or so fiercely. It was upsetting to hear him like that. The on-set clash took place 2 days before Bale had an argument with his mother and sister Sharon at a London hotel before the British premiere of The Dark Knight. Sharon! The British actor repeatedly swore and threatened to kick your fucking ass when director of photography Shane Hurlbut accidentally interrupted Bale mid-scene. An audio of the alleged tape, which was recorded in Mexico. So yeah, it was outside. It's when they were doing that scene. Last July in 2008, and it had been leaked on the internet by a crew member, prompting the film's assistant director to defend Bale's behaviour. Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what Mum says. Going on to the apology video that you sent through to me.
Mm-hmm.
He might as well have just said "soz, not soz." It's the most insincere apology I've ever heard. And also, his body language. So he sat there, and as he's apologising, he's constantly covering his mouth. And he's,
Is that a sign of deception?
And he's almost smiling. It's like the hand over the mouth covering when he's apologising just makes me think that he doesn't actually mean it at all. It's just a massive lie. And the fact that he's smiling is the fact that he's not taking it seriously. He's like, well, I apologised at the time, and that's pretty much all I can say. It's like, dude, just say soz, not soz. At least that's funny. And then you get everyone else like jumping in and like standing up for him. First of all, I noticed that Bryce has lost weight. She's like, oh, it's terrible. It was terrible for all of us that this was released. And I thought, released? So it's not terrible that it happened. The mistake was, Bale, is you got caught. Which reminded me...
So that's an excellent point. It's terrible this got released. No, it's terrible that it happened.
Exactly, which reminded me of this particular episode of South Park, who are always so on key when they're talking about all the celebrities, all the male celebrities that have been found out for, like, messing around with kids. And they send them all to this, like, correctional centre. And they're in this classroom, and he's just like, right, okay, so why are you all here? And then they're just like, oh, because we got caught. And he goes, because you got caught! It reminded me exactly of that. It's just like, it's not, they're not saying, oh, we shouldn't have done it. It's, oh, it was so bad for all of us that this got released, and the fact that it's been carrying on for so long.
They've probably been told by the film company.
But no, like all of them, like Mark is right. He was such a bum-sucking faggot. Like,
I know,
he's
but
an absolute professional. Well, obviously not, because an absolute professional would not have reacted in that way.
No, I know, but I think they've probably been told they can't say anything bad about him because it would unravel the press tour of this film.
And she's saying that he dealt with it with such integrity.
Well, no, I think they're talking about his apology now. I'll play it for the listeners. Hopefully it'll come through. If it's not, I'll just trim it out. But here we are. This is Christian Bale apologising for his rant on the press tour of Terminator Salvation. Hopefully Ellie can hear it too. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? There's really nothing I can say about that I haven't said already. And you know, I have never tried to make any excuses for it. It was unacceptable, and I take it. You know, it's my fault. That's it.
It's terrible for all of us that that tape was released, because when you're working on a set, it's a creative experience, and you need a certain amount of protection and safety, because when you're filming a really intense scene, I mean, and the weather is crazy, and you haven't slept in 48 hours. I mean, like, people are raw, and I think Christian dealt with it with such integrity.
As a person, he's a consummate professional, completely dedicated to his craft. Doesn't give a about the bells and whistles of being, you know, famous and all that bull dust. And so to work with him, elevates your game.
Everyone fucking does that.
As a person, he's just the supreme professional. That's what it is. You know, comes in, does his job, goes home to his kids, and the proof's in the pudding. Look at his career.
What happened with that? With the tape?
Tell us, Common.
Expression of a human being that went through,
just all of them
expressed themselves, and is being misinterpreted.
So misunderstood. It really broke my heart to see what was happening, because he was nothing but.
So in the film, in Bloodgood is in love with Marcus Wright, but in real life,
he's got a lot of integrity, and he was very polite to me.
She's like, he was
funny,
so lovely to me. Of course he was.
So
One, you're a chick, and two, you're an actress.
It really affected me, and I thought,
he's so misunderstood. What have we misunderstood? It's an audio. It's not like it's typewritten. If you write something, you can misinterpret the tone or the way it's meant to be received. This is an audio. He's saying, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. I'm not going to walk back on this set if this guy still has a job. How can you misinterpret that? Do you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous.
I agree.
And Common's like, oh yeah, he was misinterpreted, misunderstood. How?
I think some of them,
he tried to express himself and he was misunderstood. It's just like,
I think although prepared, some of them are not prepared to answer those questions. They're like, oh God, and oh, it's a shame it got out and stuff, and etc.
It's a shame it got out. Bloody hell. Yeah, they said that back in the bloody however long, 70s, when all the paedophiles happened. Oh, God, it's just so messed up. Sorry.
Do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That was Bill O'Reilly with "We'll Do It Live." Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I think it harmed the box office no end. I think it damaged. I mean, again, we've mentioned this on the show before. At the time, and even now, it's still one of the most expensive films ever made. It was $200 million, and this is in 2008. 8 years ago. I'm seeing, God knows what that would be now, a $350 million film. So, and then of course, as we always say, advertising and marketing is usually 3/4 or at least at least half the budget of the film again. So I mean, did it break even? Maybe not. And I'm sure this perhaps harmed in Bale's career. It harmed the box office of the film, no less. I'm sure.
Batshit Bale. He then went on to be Batman.
Yeah.
Batshit Batman Bale. Do you know what? I reckon that's where he got all the like oomph from in these scenes where he's like screaming and shouting. He's just thinking about that light mannequin.
What mannequin?
The light man. The DP.
Oh, okay. If he touches one more light, we're dead. We're all dead.
We're all dead. It's just like channel that anger, Bale. Channel it in the right way.
You are Sarah Connor's son, you crazy fuck.
Yeah, no. Just I think he's not right in the head. And I personally feel sorry for his kids. I bet he beats his kids.
It's okay to beat kids, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, actually, I got hit a few times when I was a kid, but I never got hit for the same thing twice.
She loves being hit now, listeners.
I actually do. I'm such a victim of circumstance, but
not in a sexual sense of me, listeners. I just throw stuff at her when I see her. Like if you throw a laptop at her from across
like a fist in my face,
and it catches you on the side of the head.
I'm gonna throw my fist in your face. But yeah.
Any more notes on the Bale rant?
They are all my notes. I covered 2 sides.
Wow.
I know. I look like such a gimp sat on the train, like listening with my headphones and pausing it every few minutes and then like furiously scribbling. And that isn't me wanking on the train. That's smudging. I repeat, smudging, not scribbling.
Well, yeah, that was episode 58. Listeners, a kind of a bonus episode when we. I promised we'd discuss this at some point. We just.
Our listeners are so lucky; they get bonus episodes from us. Do the other minute podcasts do bonus?
They do weekend editions that people pay for, and that's how they make their bread and butter. We should have thought of that earlier in the seasons, I think. But all of ours is free. We just do it for the fun. You either like it or you don't. Who knows? But
like Marmite, really.
We're just figuring out a few technological bugs. If you listen to yesterday's episode, when this show's shit, we apologise. We were literally testing some equipment, and we thought we'd put it out to the listeners, see what you want from the show in the next season, what Ellie wants to do.
What do you need? I need to feel alive.
So if this one works out, I'm going to contact some of the minute shows, and we'll do an All-Stars week. So I'll do this weekend. We'll do 2 or 3 if I can reach out to people in time. Some All-Star shows, basically.
Oh, and before we go, and we really will have to be before we go. What podcast are you featured on this evening, Ethan?
Oh, I'm on episode 91 of Back to the Future Minute. I do apologise, listeners. If you go to episode 91, which is of their season 2, Back to the Future 2, I'm basically extolling the virtues and the sins of Back to the Future, basically.
Basically.
Basically. Have you heard it, Ellie? I'm not sure if you have.
Have I what?
Episode 91, it's called Hovering Espionage. It's basically when the car pulls up behind Biff's car and Marty has to rescue the Grey Sports Almanac.
I haven't listened to it yet, no, but I did listen to your other one where you had to give an embarrassing / funny sex story, and I did laugh.
I stand proudly by that story.
You should do. It's amazing. It's so funny.
They only used 10 minutes of a 2.5-hour conversation, but hey, what do I know?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Might be going on that one again.
Exactly. No, we won't. It's fun. I'm going to see if they want to come on.
It's a bit like Arthur and Merlin. They put you in loads, and then they're like, "This guy is far too good looking. He's got far too much camera presence. Let's just cut him out." True story, kids.
Well, Marco, if you're out there, if you're not listening to this, and
make Ethan Lancelot, please.
Come on, you know it to be true.
You want to see those hammies running across the fields again?
Yeah, my hammy acting, stealing Arthur's bird and falling out and getting back together and being friends again.
Actually, Ethan, it sounds very much like you.
It does.
It really does. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in and listening.
Thank you for listening, everyone. If you want to follow us on YouTube, this obviously won't be the example of a show that we normally do, but all the other minute shows, we actually play the 2 minutes that we are actually discussing Mystery Science Theatre 3K style, so you can actually follow it on repeat on the YouTube channel with a bunch of other goodies. If you go to the Facebook page, you can find a bunch of super rare posters, behind-the-scenes stills, and I personally think the best, most comprehensive collection of TerMINator franchise pictures and artwork on the internet. So do check it out. Follow us at 2 Minute TerMInator at Facebook and follow us on Twitter. As I said, if you want to listen to me on another show, if this just isn't enough for you, and I know it is, you can follow me on my show 91, Hovering Espionage of Season 2 of the Back to the Future Minute podcast. And hopefully we'll get those boys on this show this weekend and maybe someone else. And then the next weekend we'll do 2 more, and then we'll do... We'll start in 2 weeks, basically, but we'll launch with an all-star week. Thank you all for listening, everyone. Thank you, Ellie, my eminent co-host.
Thank you, Ethan. And hasta la vista, Bale.
Yeah, Bale. What don't you fucking understand, Ellie?
What don't you fucking understand?
Hit the music.
Do you want me to go fucking trash your lights? Do you want me to fucking trash them? Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
It's fucking distracting. Oh, good. 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 No! No! Fuck! 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 No! No! What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. Think for 1 fucking second. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Think for 1 fucking second. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Think for 1 fucking second. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Think for 1 fucking second. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? Give me a fucking answer!
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up if you can't take a joke.
You are trashing my scene!
Shut the fuck up, would you? Shut the fuck up! Shut up if you can't take a joke.
And I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up if you can't take a joke.
I'm fucking serious.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up if you can't take a joke.
You are trashing my scene. What don't you fucking understand? 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 Fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? Fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? Fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? Fucking kick your fucking ass. Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally. Fucking ass.